Many people look for a replacement state when they put into practice some of the methods that many gurus, many saints, many books give them. Because, you know, there is a mind-based pull to say, let's come from this state and let's go into this enlightened state, or this empty state, or this awakened state. You see, everything that we have done from the beginning past to now in your mind has, some human being has experienced something that has brought them to somewhere or helped them reach something. And that's the mistake, you see. There's a complete illusion if you think that you are looking for something that is really true. The first time in your life, in this body, you think, I need to find this truth. I have to find what I'm here to see. You see, already that is a looking, a searching for something to see. Something that you can say, wow, it's much better being like that than it was being like what I was before, you see. And now I can write a book and explain to all these people, this is the direction you have to go. All of these ideas, concepts, are replacement states. And a replacement state, again, is another temporary state. It will not last forever. You see? You will not be this Buddha forever if you think that changing in whatever method you use to become Buddha will remain permanent. Buddha or Christ did not look for anything other than truth. And truth has no state. Truth has no explanation. Truth is wordless. And as Papaji says simply this, truth is. There's nothing that describes truth. There is no one that can come back after experiencing a sense of truth to describe or portray this truth. So you are being misled if you think, I want to be enlightened, because you're looking for another state. Enlightenment is another state. And when you go beyond enlightenment, or when enlightenment disappears as a state, when you are this true stateless state, and you appreciate the enlightened state, when the enlightened state goes, you will know. Because when you let it go, it's like Jesus saying, I'm letting go of Christianity, you know. I'm letting go of this whole Buddhist thing, you know. Even though I can keep it if I want, you know, I can keep Christianity if I want. I can preach Christianity, says Christ. I can preach Christianity, says Buddha. But I'm letting it go. That's when you know that whatever is letting enlightenment or Christianity or Buddhism or whatever they have become go, they are beyond. You have to be beyond. So this replacement state, you see, I am seeking for a purpose, for a reason, for something that I can experience and will change what I am now, is a mistake. It is another concept, another idea. You are this original stateless state right now. Okay? But you have forgotten. Or you think that you're something else. You think that you're a man or a woman are a human. You think that you are what you have been told you are. And this is fine because you have to be in this position to compare what is going to come next. But this coming next is here now. Now, I don't know how to get you to actually bite on the cherry, you know. I don't think okay, let's try. This one that is speaking's mind went right now. And when this mind went, for this last 5 seconds, you want to rewind, you rewind. There was no thing happening. There was only this forgetfulness, we can call it, this dementia state. But it's not that, you see. It is being original, being stateless. Now, to go from this stateless state, you have to appear as a human being, or as a fluctuation, an opposing state on this flatline state that you are. So you are the start, you are the point, you are the in-between state, but nothing has came yet, so you are existence. And then the body comes, it may be a man. It takes this direction, you see. But before you were told you were a man, you were still this state. Before you were told you were a woman, you were still this state. There were flavors of things that instinctively the body knew that there was differences. The body knows how to have sex. The body knows how to produce. The body knows how to eat. The body knows how to sing and dance. There is no training. There is no expectations that someone is going to teach you how to walk. Kids, children walk. So this is what you always are. Until the mind says, and the mind comes in many forms, many flavors, many actions. So your parents come as mind and say, you're a boy, you're a girl. So you go in a direction, you see. But you're never not this original state. You're appearing now as if you are a boy and you're a girl. So to realize, without trying to replace this man state, right? I don't want to be a man anymore. I want to be a saint, you see. So you're already thinking that you are a man and that you want to change from this man state to a saint. Okay? So I have to go in this direction. Yeah? So now we have original state, umbilical cord, invisible cord connecting you, the original state, to this man, to this saint. Okay? So when you're a human being, when you think you are a human being and you want to reach enlightenment, you are a human being, okay, which is human, non-human. So you are a human being and you are appearing as a man and you haven't reached enlightenment. And these branches can, I must use pens and papers. Artists, you know, I have to use maybe on boards. Yeah, you get this. So you're now off on this matrix of states. You see? And when a man who was born with this feeling of being a woman, they go and change states this direction. You see, I don't no longer want to be a man, I want to be a woman. And this state, you see. And when life starts saying, this is what you are, this is where you came from, this is where you're going, this is what you're looking for, this is your story, this is everything that's going to happen in your future, this is what happened in your past, we are now always in this state. So enlightenment is somewhere out there. It may be closer to your original state, or it may take you closer. So to become this truth, or to realize this truth that you already are, you have to remove your states. You have to remove your states, which means you no longer depend on anything that you have been told by mind. And it's mind that's talking to mind. So mind must now say, you know what? I can listen to this guy, or I can ignore this guy. And if I choose to listen, it maybe means that maybe I'm here now to direct you, the one who's listening, to your truth. If I'm not listening, I'm maybe not ready to direct you to your truth. So if you're still watching, you're in with a shout, you see. This mind now then says, you know what? What has this one got to say, you see? What is this one going to do? It's not about this one, you see. It's got nothing to do with this one. This one is basically saying, remove all your states. Which means mind must be removed. And it will willingly go, you know. If it's here to take you to the truth, it will willingly go. And if you're still here, it has said, you know what? You have my permission to go. So what happens now is, you're out here somewhere, Mr. Man or Mr. Woman, okay? Still attached, still appearing as a body, as a human, as a mind, but never not separate from your original state here. So, to experience anything, to want to do anything, to want to get everything, you're going to go that way, you know, out here. You're going to continue to move and find other states. And if it's another state that involves a movement from this state to that state, you just change states, you see. You were here, now you're here. So, by not seeking, by not looking for any replacement state, by doing nothing, by ignoring mind, by ignoring past, future identity, whether it's dropping everything, whether it's denying everything, or whether it's giving up. Same thing, you see, different kind of feels to these words. Drop everything, deny everything, give up. Then, only then, will you begin to start going backwards. Now, we can only point within the body because it's the body that is holding you from the truth. You see, the body is not here to help you, but it is, you see. Everything is a contradiction, but the body is holding you from the truth by believing you are the body. So before this body came, you have to follow your path to where you were born through this hara umbilical cord, and somewhere out there you will see yourself. You see, that's why everyone points to God up in heaven, up in the skies.